This news program is proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
Police Commissioner responds to security concerns. Adventist Church addresses illiteracy in PNG. And Laos claims 6-wicket win. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Alinta Yopolo. Thank you for joining us. While Enga remains a challenging province for policing, Police Commissioner David Manning outlined that there are communities in Enga who are law-abiding citizens.
Commissioner Manning was responding to allegations made that some of the security forces in Enga are assisting to transporting illegal miners to Pogora as well as supplying ammunition to the warlords.
That he is aware of, information that he has that can assist us in addressing this or these allegations, and I only encourage the good governor to do so. Yeah. But again, it's an ongoing challenge.
As the security concerns continue to pose threat within the province, Manning highlighted that it is the communities in the province that resort to instigating war as a solution to bringing peace. He reminded the communities policemen and women will continue to carry out responsibilities where they are being assigned to serve the people.
I have to remind you that the police force will always be where we are. We don't have the luxury of discontinuing services or retreating back to a safer environment. Yeah? And that's why I said, people need to acknowledge that there are policemen and women who stay true to the cause and continue to serve the communities.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
A confrontation between locals in Daru and a sea cucumber buyer has escalated into a riot, causing the public to react, disrupting business operations, as well as opportunities taking advantage of the situation to do illegal activities.
In an interview with Assistant Commissioner of Police and Border Command, Stephen Francis, he told EMTV Newsroom that the incident erupted from a deliberate act by a local buyer who went out to confront locals that were harvesting sea cucumbers.
The incident started off simply because of involvement of the sea cucumber. We all know that the sea cucumber was opened on the 17th of October and the closing date is supposed to be the 17th November, which is tomorrow. I think they have reached the limit along catch. There's certain, even though there's a certain catch that limit that you have to reach, and that's generally from National Fisheries Park.
Commander Francis highlighted that the action by the local buyer is not appropriate.
What I'm really frustrated about is we should not involve the PNG Defense Force in jurisdictions that they are not supposed to be doing. That is the issue that has incited all this. All I can say is that the abuse, and two, they didn't follow the proper in terms of they were trying to remove the sea cucumber long or line, but they are not supposed to be the ones that they're supposed to do that. They are completely wrong.
Police in Daru were able to intervene on the incident, resulting in the suspects now being held in custody.
We managed to arrest the two soldiers. The two soldiers have been arrested, and we have arrested the buyer who was with the soldiers, and one boat operator. So 4 men has been arrested into this incident. They are now being locked up in police custody.
Commander Francis said reinforcement has been requested and they are expecting members of the McGregor to join police unit on the ground.
We've got 8 personnel has been sent in from Kyunga as we speak. They are now on board, about to land in Daru now. So we have arranged the two to beef up the manpower to protect the business community. And as we speak, I've also arranged 10 men from McGregor mobile squad in Port Moresby. They are now heading on to the airport. They're going to be on tropical air, and they they will arrive in Daru at 4 o'clock.
In the meantime, all business houses are closed and police are working closely with them to monitor the situation. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Police in Medang province are preparing to commence festive season operations with early warning to the public that tough actions will be undertaken throughout the operation.
Medang Police Commander Acting Superintendent Robert Baim confirmed that the operation, codenamed Saint Harbour 3, have been delegated a special task in combating violence, crime in settlements, and cracking down on homebrew and other illicit drugs. Acting Superintendent Baim stated public safety is their priority and police unit will ensure to arrest those who tend to disobey the law. The festive season operation will see the police unit implement a major rule where no noise or loud music after 10 p.m. PPC Baim said police will not be lenient to any individual. Medang Police will also be conducting raids, roadblocks and searches in hotspots locations that are producing homebrew and other drugs. Baim said patrols into settlements and urban villages will be increased and night loitering will not be allowed. Water police are also engaged to provide security along the highland communities as well as monitor the maritime routes. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Communities in the Duke of York Island and surrounding atolls in East New Britain have expressed appreciation for the ongoing support from the Building Resilience to Climate Change project.
The initiative, implemented since 2016 and funded by the Climate Investment Fund through the Asian Development Bank, has delivered tangible benefits to vulnerable island communities. ENB Deputy Provincial Administrator Marakan Uvano acknowledged the project's impact during the closing of a 4-day climate mainstream workshop in Kokopo in East New Britain last week. The workshop, supported by the UNDP and CCDA, focused on integrating climate resilience into community, sectoral and economic planning. Participants, including board recorders, LLG and sectoral managers and provincial planners, were trained in prioritizing proposal development and identifying funding sources for adaptation actions. James Gadgolo, Councillor of Mioko Palpal in the Duke of York Islands, highlighted the project's contributions: 6 3,000-litre water tanks, a two-way radio for early warning, 3 dinghies with 60 horsepower engines, and an upcoming community hall. These assets have improved access to water transport and emergency response for over 1,500 residents.
Early warning system, mi plug straight. Kan se mol bouti goran ni ken konte mol online blomilo kokopo kan se mol irani kam mi sa pin sulam time oli take off lo kokopo na kam down longi because I'm good because disala I mol radio mi play usim.
Other islands, including Mioko Virian, Mioko Utuan and Karawara, also received similar support. Mr. Gadgolo noted that the climate change has severely impacted traditional livelihoods with declining fish stocks, saltwater intrusion and reduced land for gardening. Local resident Daniel Miswine shared the experience of rising sea levels since 1970s and expressed gratitude for the project's assistance.
Okay, now you fly come yet na looking mall only click a bridge mi pla walking mi golo solwara mi pla no sabe nature go dem walking ma and by come I think babagara pim ken all this la one ting blo mi pla walking only click bridge lo pasim solwara because solwara before e mi stop na melet.
Another resident, Jenny Gonaliu, welcomed the water tank but appealed for more, citing ongoing water scarcity during dry seasons.
Well, wara mix one time sol wara. So sample time and by your right, lo mibla by boiling banana ta solong and but not rice na tea because some salt wara in mix.
Jonathan Sibona, National EMTV News.
The Climate Change and Development Authority has commended the Manus Provincial Administration for its proactive role in addressing climate change.
A 4-day workshop jointly hosted by CCDA and UNDP under the BRCC project brought together 32 participants, including 12 local-level government managers and 20 program officers, to develop provincial adaptation implementation plans focused on ward-level integration and sectoral mainstreaming. CCDA Program Manager Peter Iki expressed satisfaction with the high turnout and active participation, noting that such commitment reflects strong leadership and readiness within the province. He emphasized that mainstreaming climate resilience into planning, especially in agriculture, food security and fisheries, is essential, and called on provincial planners to lead the way as CCDA cannot reach every community alone. Manus Provincial Fisheries Research Officer Richard Douglas highlighted the workshop's relevance to coastal fisheries, which are increasingly affected by climate change. He stressed the importance of ward-level planning and adaptive management, stating that while national plans are important, real impacts are felt at the community level. Balopa LLG Manageress Cheryl Sevoa shared that the workshop helped them identify local assets and prepare for climate-related disasters. Balopa, comprising 9 wards across Balwan, Low and Palm Islands, is particularly vulnerable to sea level rise and drought.
Addressing this one. Well, that's it within the 9 wards of LLG. Balopa LLG is prone to M Island, so it's prone to high sea level and drought and all those. So I'm happy to attend this workshop because it can help me more to plan for the LNG.
Peter Noimbano, Manus Project Officer for the Global Green Growth Institute, described the workshop as highly interactive and aligned with GGI's goals. He noted that as the BRCC project concludes, GGGI may build on lessons and replicate successful approaches, especially those shared by LLG managers during the sessions. Jonathan Sibona, National EMTV News.
Community leaders from wards within the Anglim and Kunakomun local level governments of Jiwaka province are calling on the PNG Electoral Commission to conduct their delayed elections that has been delayed for weeks. These community leaders are saying elections should be completed before the extended deadline, the 21st of November.
The leaders emphasized the importance of PNG Electoral Commission to uphold their constitutional rights to participate in a democratic process without further postponements. Their appeal follows a recent letter from the Minister for Provincial and Local Level Government Affairs, Seroy Ewe, addressed to the PNG Electoral Commissioner. In the letter, Minister Ewe requested an extension for some LLGs due to special circumstances, citing sections 277 and 288 of the Organic Law on Provincial and Local Level Governments. The minister explained that while many LLGs across the country have progressed well, some experienced delays due to various issues and requires additional time to complete their elections. He stressed that all elections should be concluded successfully and has requested a status report by November 21, 2025. Community leaders of Anglim and Kunakomun LLGs in Jiwaka, Peter Saina and Keroa McKenty, recently came out to the media urging PNGEC and Jiwaka's election manager to proceed with the elections without further delay. The delays for these two LLGs were initially caused by confusion surrounding the creation of new wards. However, leaders have confirmed that the new wards of Anglim and Kunakomun were created legally and have followed all required procedures. They further emphasized that there were no court orders preventing them from voting.
So electoral commissioner, I must make a decision because this week, Jiwaka already look county. Therefore, now afternoon, Nibla Pilosem, or Nubla created words, na Holpla or Narbla go finish, Nibla too long. Tumanjo, na Henglim, na common, Nibla must go one time. So M+ pla apple mi pla I make him because mi pla mo looking one pla koto dem start. Suppose any dispute la come up, and mi pla can make him time election and we finish. So in the meantime, on Narblanco, you mean need Blanco as Cambia go finish.
The leaders urged Jiwaka's election manager to organize and commence polling next week and return the writs promptly once voting is completed. Councillor Keroa McKenty said the creation of the new LLG in Jiwaka was approved by the Provincial and Local Level Government Affairs Office to support the upcoming split of Anglim South Wagi into two separate electorates in 2027. He said there is no point to delay further.
So, Mibla long Anglim, when them Kona Kaip join, na Mibla Anglim and Mibla boundary, na Mibla Council Ward. So, Mibla can come and Mibla stop. Why? No what one bla kotonde stop. Mibla spend them all campaign big money, all kind of stuff, the resources Mibla penis. Now all the they call what penis now. Why am only Mibla stop? Now I'm election all the they go penis. Now I'm.
While the Cambia LLG elections have already progressed and declarations have been made, only Anglim and Kuna Komun remained delayed. Pakatambo, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab saja na? Yum!
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Hennau, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You may hold him and walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
Smuggling, selling and abusing illegal drugs like marijuana, cocaine and crystal meth are very serious criminal offences in Papua New Guinea. Under the new Controlled Substance Act 2021, an offender can be fined up to 2 million kina or go to prison for life. Your life and liberty are important. Do not throw it away on illegal drugs and alcohol.
This message is authorized by the National Narcotics Bureau under its Community Awareness Initiative with support from Australia, Papua New Guinea Law and Justice Partnership.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
Join me on House and Home for all your home and lifestyle improvements.
It's not rocket science. And many of these things too, I didn't go to school, I teach myself.
From Hatok Man, health and fitness, interest stories, gardening tips, out and about, pet care, and many more. Join me every Tuesday, 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, MTV.
You're watching National MTV News. 6 Mile Oval Adventist Church hosted its second adult literacy graduation at 6 Mile in Port Moresby today. The adult literacy training is an Adventist church initiative program that offers literacy training to church members and the surrounding community.
4 participants, 3 female and 1 male, successfully completed 9 months of basic literacy training and received their certificates among the other 6 participants who also took layman training to broaden their skills and knowledge to participate more effectively in church leadership and evangelism. Evangelism Director in the Central Papua Mission Conference of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, Pastor Nathan Kaipu, explained that the literacy training is in line with the mission's strategy to help the community.
This long short-term programs of Mibla Wakim, long helping Yumi says na helping community in a church station. Church and Yumi and Mouse Road lo community Yumi start. And suppose lo short-term now you looking lo department lo mina miwag lo funding all districts here.
He acknowledged the 6 Mile Adventist Church for putting effort to implement the literacy training. One of the participants shared her excitement, noting that after completing the training, she is now able to read, understand, and even write.
The school simply no sabe lo read write, but now me come school o sem me sabe lo write, and me sabe lo read. Now me understand him, but now me sabe lo reading Bible na talk lo big man o sem me understand him.
Another female participant from Chimbu, Rebecca Suwo, also shared the same sentiment.
Mas lo me looking na me hamas o sem me kat me tino sem me binimol samla line me hamas nungutur me sabe lo read right. Me big pla hamas o sem ni tok tenkilo koto sem emo bini ai blo me na me look na.
The adult literacy training has 2 levels. Level 1 offers talk piece in teaching and level 2 offers English. Participants who has zero knowledge of talk piecing start from level 1 and continues to level 2. Once they complete all required levels, mostly the young adults are recommended to continue to technical and vocational education training to further their skills and eventually look for employment opportunities to continue on with life. Mimi Pio, National MTV News.
Meanwhile, during the adult literacy graduation, concerns were raised that Papua New Guinea, among other countries, have a high illiteracy rate. The Seventh Adventist Mission sees the need and is providing basic literacy training to people who have no knowledge in literacy. These trainings are offered not only for church members, but for the wider community.
The Women's Ministry Director and Coordinator of Adult Literacy Training in Central Papua Mission, Julian Lava, said the illiteracy rate for Papua New Guinea is very high.
Across South Pacific region. So, you may get a big number of population, the illiterate. Illiterate in terms of reading and writing. You can talk him, but lo read him and write him, na lo understand him. This line big play inside lo contribute me.
She noted that the Adventist Church has identified the need and is working alongside the government to offer basic literacy training to adults age ranging from 15 up to 65 years of age.
We provide, we help minimize the illiteracy rate in the community. So those are the 2 main objectives why we are in goal and objectives why we are engaged in literacy in the church. And we are partnering with ADRA PNG.
Lava said so far over 700 participants have graduated from the basic literacy training under Central Papua Mission.
For the last 5 years, since 2021, we have enrolled 1,078 students, and we have graduated 757, which including these the four ones here, the ones that we just graduated, it will go up to 700.
Lawa clarified that the funding for the literacy training comes from the Adventist Church itself. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
Talasia Secondary School on Friday opened its new 4x1 double-story building, valued at 600,000 kina. They also received a new school truck. These were funded by Talasia District Development Authority through the District Services Improvement Program.
The opening of the new classroom at Talasia Secondary School was officiated by the Talasia District member Freddie Kumai on Friday. The member also presented a brand new school truck worth at 240,000 kina. During the opening, Mr. Kumai said the building is more than just concrete and timber. The member said it is a place where children will grow, dream and prepare for their future. He said the new truck will support both students and teachers. Furthermore, Mr. Kumai said a new science laboratory valued at 200,000 kina is being set up to help young people explore, experiment and innovate. Together, these investments total over 1 million kina. Mr. Kumai said such investment into Talasia Secondary School is a clear statement that the district believes in the next generation of the district. Meanwhile, Mr. Kumai said his development focus in the district is on electricity, clean water supply, sanitation and agriculture. Kumai concluded that Talasia's economy is also finding fresh energy as farmers are producing more, tourism is slowly rising and small businesses are opening with new hope. Pakatambo, National EMTV News.
A groundbreaking initiative in East New Britain recently has taken a new approach to combat gender-based violence by empowering men as agents of change.
A total of 11 men from the Provincial Health Authority completed the first session of a new series of mentoring sessions, a program known as Walk One Time Man. The goal is to build a stronger network of male advocates who can leverage the province's unique matrilineal society to create safer homes for everyone. This is a follow-up to earlier trainings, making East New Britain the first province to fully complete all stages and certify its male advocates.
And there are 4 stages in the training. And everyone goes through those stages. Stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. For the East New Britain Provincial Health Authority participants, they completed all of them. So after they completed it, they also received certificates to confirm their roles as male advocates in the province.
The part of a male advocate has its challenges. In most cases, men step outside traditional roles, which can lead to criticism and discrimination.
I believe most men don't come forward because maybe they have that pride, for one. They cannot swallow their pride and come forward and say that I'm being victimized by discrimination or violence within the family or society.
This first session is the beginning, with 4 more to follow over the next 6 months. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
An expert in the field of media has called on media personnels to give voice to the voiceless through the use of media.
Dr. Tindri, who has over a decade of experience in media industry, expressed this in a media development event hosted by the Australian Broadcasting Corporation under its International Development Initiative in Kokopo last week. She explained that a free press is fundamental to an informed public, saying it allows the public to access information and to follow proceedings in real time, facilitating the flow of information between the Gawaning and the Gawan. Tindri currently serves as the East New Britain Provincial Health Authority's Public Relations Manager, stressed that the role of journalism goes beyond simple reporting. She says it should involve active investigation, which she described as a very crucial tool rather than remaining neutral in the face of injustice. Tinri further added that a key role of media is also to amplifying public voices and facilitate public debate and discussion as a forum where diverse opinion can be aired and contested. This promotes independence through civic participation. She also stresses on the use of internet and the role to dismiss fake news. Charlie Dumavi, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Welcome to Kokopo Beach Bungalow Resort in the heart of Kokopo. Nestled along the coastline with breathtaking views of the islands and volcanoes, we invite you to share this tropical island paradise with us. For your next business trip, leisure or marine adventure, call Kokopo Beach Bungalow Resort to discuss your escape on 982-8788 or visit us on www.kbb.com.pg. Escape, explore, enjoy.
Join us weekly on EMTV News A Closer Look, the current affairs program that brings you insights for the latest on politics,
organizations are not performing their duty,
business, health, education, sports, and more. A Closer Look, 7 p.m. Sunday, only on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Last year we had 17,000, which is nearly double what our facility is designed max capacity.
Join us every Monday nights at 7 p.m. for In Focus, your weekly news and current affairs talk show, which presents in-depth commentaries, discussions, and analysis of the major current affairs issues in Papua New Guinea and in the region.
Areas involving a politically exposed presence.
Middle-income economies, the average is around 12%. For PNG, our average is 30%.
So life insurance is about protecting who you care about.
There are existence of clandestine laboratories illicitly producing crystal meth.
Every Monday nights at 7 p.m.
You're watching National EMTV News. The Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, through the EU's Trade PNG program, held its first consultation for its National Women and Youth in Agriculture Policy 2025 to 2035 in Wewak, East Sepik Province. The consultation brought together participants from Madang, East Sepik and West Sepik provinces to review the roadmap, validate early findings, and ensure the voices of women, youths, and persons with disabilities are represented.
The policy aims to place women and youth in PNG at the center of agriculture and agribusiness, strengthen the institutions that serve them, and promote fair access to land, finance, markets, and agricultural services. Stakeholders included lead farmers, cooperatives, NGOs, church-based organizations, government agencies, and the private sector across key agri-food value chains, with representatives from the National Department of Agriculture and Livestock's Policy Division and the Women in Agriculture Development Unit. Discussions focused on barriers to inclusion and identified practical policy actions to close persistent gaps. The participants identified a set of strategic priorities include updating laws to support women and youth inclusion, expanding access to affordable finance and credit, strengthening gender-responsive extension services, developing safe and functional market hubs with cold storage and processing facilities, promoting digital and climate-smart innovations to reach remote communities, and mainstreaming gender-based violence prevention and youth empowerment across DEL programs. DEL Deputy Secretary for Policy Division Francis Daing said strong stakeholder ownership and buy-in are essential for the policy. He added that the institutional structure should be designed so that DEL provides overall coordination and secretarial support to a high-level advisory body composed primarily of women and youth representatives. FAO's representative Patu Sang said they all have to work together to build a nation and move forward. This consultation is an opportunity to put their voices together and address critical challenges through the formulation of a national women and youth in agriculture policy. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
Moving to overseas news, U.S. President Donald Trump intends to sue BBC for up to $5 billion after the corporation refused to compensate him for a misleading documentary edit.
Speaking to reporters on board Air Force One, Mr. Trump renewed his threat to sue the British broadcaster after its Panorama documentary spliced comments he made during a speech before the Capitol riots.
Well, we'll sue them. We'll sue them for anywhere between $1 billion and $5 billion, probably sometime next week.
So you're ready to take?
Well, I think I have to do it. I mean, they've even admitted that they cheated. I mean, not that they couldn't have not done that. They cheated. They changed the words coming out of my mouth.
The BBC has apologised to the US president for the video edit, but says it doesn't believe there is a basis for a defamation claim.
The Chinese government has urged its citizens not to travel to Japan due to an escalating row over comments made by the Japanese Prime Minister regarding Taiwan.
China's Ministry of Foreign Affairs issued the travel advice after Japan's Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi told Parliament she would come to the defence of Taiwan in the event of a military attack. The comments ignited tension between the East Asian countries, with Beijing demanding the Japanese leader retract the comments. Japan's government has raised objections to Beijing's new travel advice, urging China to take appropriate measures.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Rukai Sports. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
As PNG's only ISO-accredited bulk haulage operator, IPI Transport guarantees the delivery of your critical cargo. Equipped with state-of-the-art GPS tracking systems and backed by an experienced team, you can rely on IPI Transport, part of the IPI group of companies.
For the very first time in Papua New Guinea, Mel Research and Marketing Consultants proudly launched the 5th issue of the Mel Review magazine commemorating PNG's 50th Golden Jubilee independence. 2 volumes, 500 pages each. Volume 1 covers government politics and leadership, while Volume 2 highlights the private sector, state-owned entities as service providers, and NGOs. Together, they cover the period from 1972 to 2025. This 1,000-page collection reflects PNG's 50 years and sets the foundation for the next 50.
Mtambo tru lonkarim o salim na simokin, marijuana or all drugs, no good ikam lo overseas, or some cocaine or crystal meth. Nupla law or likolim Controlled Substances Act 2021 by making sawe lo you lo bain court fine enough money mark enough lo 2 million kina or go life year calabus. This platok sawe ikam long National Narcotics Bureau. One time halivin bilom Australia Papua New Guinea Law na Justice Partnership.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henau, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
I'm Martha, and each week on Kai Time, we'll introduce you to local food businesses showcasing their delicious dishes. Plus, you will discover how to make tasty and affordable meals using ingredients from your local markets. Tune in to Kai Time every Wednesday at 7 p.m. right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
True Kai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. Papua New Guinea's national women's cricket team, the Lewas, have delivered a strong and confident performance in Thailand, claiming a well-deserved 6-wicket win over Namibia.
In Thailand, the Papua New Guinea Lewas registered a confident 6 victory over Namibia in the Women's T20 International Quadrangular Series. The team showed great discipline, smart bowling and calm batting to secure another positive result as they continue their journey in the competition. Namibia batted first and struggled to build momentum from early overs. They were dismissed for a total of 74 runs in 19.4 overs, with PNG bowlers applying steady pressure from the start. Namibia lost wickets early, falling 2 for 0 and never recovered as the Lewas continued to tighten up their grip. For PNG, Mairi Tom was the standout performer, delivering an excellent spell, finishing with figures of 2 wickets for just 8 runs from her 3.4 overs. Isabel Toa also impressed, taking 2 wickets for just 12 runs from a full 4 overs. They were supported by Pauke Sieka, who grabbed 2 wickets for just 13, and Dika Lohia with 2 for just 14. Henau Thomas added 1 wicket for 19 runs, while Gewa Tom kept things steady by conceding only 7 runs in 2 overs. In the run chase, the Lewas reached 75 runs for the loss of 4 wickets in 19.1 overs. The batters remained calm, rotated and struck well, and protected their wickets until the winning runs were scored. This strong win gives Papua New Guinea important confidence and momentum as they continue to compete against top emerging sides in the tournament. Player of the match was awarded to Mairi Tom for her outstanding bowling contribution. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
The Public Servants Netball Association is calling for more participation from different sectors as the competition continues to grow with strong momentum every weekend.
With the Public Servants Netball Association competition heading into its exciting momentum, President of the Public Servants Netball Association is encouraging more participation from other sectors to join the competition and help the sporting code. She says the aim is to promote teamwork, healthy lifestyle, female empowerment and stronger networking among workers in both public and private sectors. The president adds that more involvement will create a bigger and better competition, which can benefit players, officials and supporters in the long run.
Maybe a lot more participation from other sectors. We have different sectors participating with us, public servants. If you're not doing anything on Saturdays, please come around, have a look-see and register our team. Also wanted to encourage other sponsors if they're thinking of supporting an association. Public servants is the one to support. We've got 38 departments and around 500 memberships, so it's worth the support. And definitely we will be looking forward to a bigger and a better season this season. Thank you. Yeah.
So far, the competition has seen good turnout from teams and players every Saturday. The president believes the competition will grow if other sectors come on board and support the initiative. She thanked all current teams, umpires, volunteers and supporters for making the competition fun, active and well organized each weekend. The competition continues next weekend with hopes of bigger participation, new talents and future development plans. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Meanwhile, in the Port Moresby Soccer Association, young football talents battled fiercely in the Youth Division Grand Final with strong determination.
The Youth Division Grand Final under the Port Moresby Soccer Association saw Keleuruna FC take on Bismarck FC in a tough and exciting match. In the first half, both teams played fast, strong and confident football. Keleuruna FC was awarded a penalty kick and they made no mistakes, scoring the opening goal and taking an early lead. As the match continued, Bismarck FC regrouped, pushed their attack and managed to score an equalizer. The pressure then increased, but the Keleuruna FC showed their strong teamwork and scored again, making it 2-1 and leading the match in the first half. Into the second half, Bismarck FC came back again with a goal to level the score, 2 points all, and the game got tightened up with no goals from both sides, sending the match into an extra time. The extra time match went tougher, with both teams defending well and missing several chances, resulting in no goals from either sides. To decide the champion, the match went into a shootout. After a dramatic finish, Bismarck FC came out victorious and lifted the Youth Division title.
Thank you, Lord, boys. Even though boys go score, Keleuruna score pass, but my boys don't plan to give up. The fight until final whistle. Just remind me play to say. The fight to final whistle. Because a power in play to ante. Really weird don't play. Since me stalo lalo kile, we secretary hospital stalem. Sa to long sa sotwin. Sa motivate me play. Keep going until the final whistle.
Captain of the Bismarck FC highlighted today's win, saying it was a proud moment for the team and thanked supporters and coaches for their commitment. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Chicken kebab saja, Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Dreaming for more than a life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You need holy man to walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
Smart Smuggling, selling, and abusing illegal drugs like marijuana, cocaine, and crystal meth are very serious criminal offenses in Papua New Guinea. Under the new Controlled Substance Act 2021, an offender can be fined up to 2 million kina or go to prison for life. Your life and liberty are important. Do not throw it away on illegal drugs and alcohol.
This message is authorized by the National Narcotics Bureau under its Community Awareness Initiative with support from Australia, Papua New Guinea Law and Justice Partnership.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
Join me on House and Home for all your home and lifestyle improvements.
It's not rocket science. And many of these things too, like I didn't go to school, I teach myself.
From Hatok Mom, health and fitness, interest stories, gardening tips, out and about, pet care, and many more. Join me every Tuesday 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, MTV.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching Truka Sports. Papua New Guinea's futsal champions Gulf Komara FC has suffered an 8-1 defeat in their Oceania men's futsal debut against New Zealand's Waikato Rapids today in Fiji.
Troy Dobbin registered a first-ever goal for Gulf Komara FC, who made a heartbreaking club debut against Waikato Rapids in Oceania Futsal's Men's Champions League today in Suva, Fiji. Despite the result, Tobin expressed that they are the first team from PNG to attend the tournament and they have everything to learn.
First timers, we're ready to gain a lot of experience in this trip, in this competition. So yeah, being the first team in PNG to come for this futsal tournament is so special.
Waikato Rapids and the player of the match, Benjamin Boding, have this to say after their victory.
Yeah, I thought it was good. We didn't know what to expect in the game with new teams, but I thought we played really well. Defensively, we were really good.
Waikato settled quickly into the match as they opened up the scoreboard with a Maxwell Erickson goal. Komara responded with a counter and created several chances but struggled to find a finish. Waikato continued their dominance with Erickson and Casey Chaplin lighting up the attack against the PNG side. This kept Komara's goalkeeper Willie Gegera whacking his gloves throughout the first half. It was until Hemi Inns bundled a ball through the goalkeeper's legs to extend their lead to 2-0 into the break. Komara returned with a fighting spirit in an attempt to get back into the contest in the final stages. This saw them pushing Waikato around in search of a breakthrough. This resulted in Dobbin striking home their first goal. It was unfortunate Dobbin knocked in an own goal to give the opposition an upper hand. Building on that, Waikato walked home with 6 unanswered goals in the second half. Charlie Dumavi, Trukai Sports.
Port Moresby Soccer Association Division 2 Grand Final playoff ended in a dramatic finish in the men's category.
The Port Moresby Soccer Association Division 2 Grand Final playoff at the Bisini Soccer Grounds saw a very tight match between the Defence and Floaters FC. At first and second half, both teams remained scoreless with no clear chances to break the deadlock. The match continued into extra time, however no points were scored and the scoreline stayed the same. To decide the winner, the match went into goal shootouts, where Defence FC came out victorious and claimed the Division 2 title, while Floaters FC were awarded the minor premiership title for their strong performance throughout the season. Defence team captain expressed his excitement after being crowned champions for Division 2 in the men's category.
For me, I'm really excited. I must be glad because we look at all boys play all posad. For the last few weeks, we play itim adiat kam. So this game don't play lo. We play fight out and we play win him. Big play mo mas na. One same time there must mix him belly silo. Atok we play him kam this far.
He also thanked the people who have made their competition successful in the 2025 season.
Mostly me ba I acknowledge him. A man go pass it lo me play the president Mr. David Kabapa. One time Mary blame this including my wife and kids. These people have been very supportive club season 1 come this now we play finish the same even though.
Meanwhile, the minor premiers, Floaters FC all the way from the Rigo area in the Central Province, had shown strong effort to reach this stage of the competition. Captain Bobby I expressed his excitement for his team making it this far and been recognized for their hard work.
Saya mipasa kam lo long way up na mipasa kam lo plus na travel lo film game lo grand final lah. So mipla try kam na mipla try best na mipla kam play lo now grand final mipla film mo true now mipla film mo grand final. Ora mipla first time lo grand final lo must be.
Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
That ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
The all-new GWM Power has the best-in-class pulling power. Book a test drive today and hop into Broco Motors for a spin.
Join us weekly on MTV News A Closer Look, the current affairs program that brings you insights for the latest on politics,
organizations are not performing their duty,
business, health, education, sports and more. A Closer Look, 7 p.m. Sunday, only on your number one to watch, MTV.
Join me every Thursday night as Sports Scene brings to you all the local and international sporting updates. Revisiting our legendary athletes.
Hi, this is David Mead.
Highlighting our local sports developments across the nation.
All eyes are on Buffalo. Now an NRL team based here.
To create a pathway.
And our talented rising stars.
Hi, my name is Gemma Schnobel and you're watching.
All the younger ones should follow.
Sports Scene, Thursday nights at 7 p.m. only on your number one to watch, MTV.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You need
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
The MoneyPlus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby, partly cloudy to cloudy with some rain showers and thunderstorms. Darrow, cloudy periods with some rain showers and thunderstorms. Karama, cloudy with rain showers and thunderstorms. Alotsau, partly cloudy to cloudy skies with few rain showers. And Popondetta, partly cloudy to cloudy skies with few showers and thunderstorms. In the Momasa region, Lay City, partly cloudy, Medang, partly cloudy, then some afternoon to evening showers. Wewak, cloudy with rain showers, and Vanimo, cloudy with rain showers. In the New Guinea Island region, Lorengau, partly cloudy with some showers. Kavieng, partly cloudy to cloudy skies with rain showers and thunderstorms. Kokopo and Rabaul, partly cloudy to cloudy skies with rain showers and thunderstorms. Kimbe, cloudy periods with rain showers and thunderstorms. And Buka, cloudy periods with rain showers and thunderstorms. And in the Highlands region, Mount Agan City, mostly cloudy with some rain showers and thunderstorms. Goroka, Barnes and Kundiyawa, cloudy periods with rain showers and thunderstorms. Mendi, Tari and Wabeg, mostly cloudy with some rain to rain showers and possible thunderstorms.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Sunday, the 16th of November 2025. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of A Closer Look. Papua New Guinea is set to have its first public service university in 2027 with the upgrade of the Somare Institute of Leadership and Governance to a university status. Malinta Yopolo has more on this developing story.
The first stakeholders